Welcome to the light class. I am Professor Reese, and some pronounce that as Ruiz. That's fine, but most people just call me Doc. And I'm making this video a week ahead of the first week of class so that you can get started and try out the course like software. There are so many different delivery systems going on now that we want to make sure that you take the best lab science course that fits your learning style, and there are several to pick from. My course on light, there's astronomy, there's biology, there's geology, and there are different modes of presentation. So to try out my course here a week ahead of time, you can go to the first class, do the first lab, and go to the second class and try some homework. And this is the best way to determine if this course will suit you. Normally students do this next week. In a regular situation, they take classes, try this, adjust their schedule. But then the problem is if you didn't have lab until the middle of the week, and then you want to switch to the sociology class, but you missed already the first class on Monday, and it's a little bit awkward to try to get in and all that. So here you can try things with nothing to lose the whole week before and see if things will suit you. So I'm going to show you in a short video how to sign in and try the first lab and go to class, get the attendance points, and try some assignments. And the main idea here is that if you can do most of the assignments on your own, you're going to be fine. We do have office hours, and there's the math lab to help you with a few of the more difficult ones that you may be having trouble with. But the bottom line is here, you want to get most of them done on your own. And you can find that out this week as you try out the software. The first thing you want to do is make sure you're using Chrome, since our homework assignments and apps will work with Chrome guaranteed. All right, so here we're going to search the way a student taught me once, put in UNCA and light, and we come up as the first one. And then you're going to log in, the login page here, first login, and we put in your UNCA ID. This is Marie Curie. And now you make up a login. Let's say Marie, and we'll say light, and we'll confirm that password as light, and put in here an email address, and now we're in. Now what you want to do here to make sure you can get in again is close it, and hit login again, and go in the regular way with your login, Mari, and light, and we're in. There we go. And look at all this stuff. It'll take you a while to explore this thing. First thing, of course, you want to look at the syllabus and read through the syllabus. And then you could play around clicking on things. Look, you can get to see your grades. There's Mari. And here we're going to look at how to get started. Now, to see if this course works for you, because there's a lot of different, delivery systems these days in courses, is go to labs. You go to the labs here, right in there, and see if you can do the first lab, most of it on your own. All right, because this is pretty much like an independent study course in a way. So here you can click on these, see if you can fill these out, work on these. Some will be reading graphs, doing things, and see if you can get most of this, done on your own. Okay, then what you should do, and it's great to do this the week before. I'm doing this the week before class starts so that you can check out the course thoroughly, like software, and then decide if you want to take it or if you need to look for a science delivery system that is going to be better for your learning needs, because there's astronomy, there's geology, and there's biology, these other courses with different methods of instruction. So what you want to do here, though, is go to the lectures and go to the first class. When you click on A here, the first video will open up, and you're to watch the class on your honor. It's an hour and 15 minutes. Well, actually, this one's a little bit more, but they average on an hour and 15 minutes, a 75-minute class. You watch the whole thing on your honor, and there's a real easy question that's asked at the end of the class that you'll be able to answer. And you go to attendance to get your attendance points. This is basically saying, on my honor, I have watched the entire 75-minute video for the class, and you'll find here, you'll click on A, you put the answer to the quiz question in this little box, and when you hit submit, this A will turn to a happy face. Then what you can do is go to your homework, which you can get this way, homework A for reflection, and see if you can do most of these on your own. Now, we do have office hours. We do help people out. But if you're not able to do like 70% or most of it on your own, then there's a good chance that the course will not be a good fit for you, because a lot of it is going to be independent study. All right, so see if you can do that. And to really get a good idea of the course, I would suggest doing 2 weeks of class. In other words, go to the other lecture here, go to B, and when you get these points for going to class, you're actually going to class, so you're actually getting ahead. So go ahead and watch the second one if you can, because the second one has more representative homework for the course than the other one does. This one here is more representative if you can do these. See if you can get most of these done on your own. Now, these are your assignments, the labs and the homework and the lectures with the attendance here. And then the term projects, which are kind of like labs, but you don't have to look at those right now. That's March 4th, it's way down the road. And then here is the book. You go to the chapters. And here is chapter A. You can get it either way up in here. And the book goes with the lecture. And here, if you answer these questions, by the way, get extra credit. So it's not a bad idea to read your text. And also, look at the book. You read your text and you go to class. Now, when you go to class, make sure you do have your Para Notes open. Here's your downloads. I hand these out in class, these Para Notes, and you get to fill these out in class. But you can, here, it's going to close that. You can get the Para Notes with answers. And this is what we do in class. So, this is good. You can follow along with this. In class, I hand out a blank sheet, so folks can, enter things, because the research shows when you write things out and answer questions like that for your own personal use, that is a better way to learn. All right, but here you do have it worked out for you so you can see the solutions and go with the class. If that's your learning style suits that method, go ahead and open these up and follow the class along with the solutions. So that basically gets you started. And it'll take a while, to work things out. There's your Zoom office. Tells you, Wednesday, pretty much all day, we're going to be available to help you out. There's also the math lab to help you out. But a good indication that this course is a good fit for you is if you can do most of the assignments on your own, because you can't rely on the office hours and the math lab to get most of the stuff done. Only like the harder ones are the ones you're having trouble with. So do take advantage of the week before class here to see if you can get most of those done and see if this is a good fit for you. And explore. You can explore all of these goodies here on your own. They're a lot of fun stuff. All right. I hope you find that this course does fit your needs, and we'll see you in the semester.